and cinematic excellence.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Samantha here from Film Geeks, and welcome to a special episode today.
Yes.
I don't know why it's special.
I, it's just one of
Always
those
special.
things. Yeah, it's always special. And here I am coming to you guys from across the pond here. Y'all already know who we are. There's no need to introduce ourselves. Only thing that I ask is that you guys please like, follow, and subscribe. You can follow us on all our social media platforms at Film Geeks 83 underscore podcast. And you can also hit us on Facebook under Sean Sam. So man, without further ado, what's been going on with you, Sam? We ain't did this in a while, so here
We
we are. We're back.
haven't. We are
Well,
back.
I've done a little bit of traveling and getting settled in, and now that I'm settled, here we are. Um, Man, I was supposed to have a day off today. I didn't even get that, but that's another
Oh,
story for another day. Yes, because I have a special set of skills. They can call and wake me up at any given time to come out and
uh,
do what I had to do this morning. So that's what
but
happened.
you're
But
good because it's not morning time there, right?
well, no, it's the sun is down right
All
now
right,
and the sun
so
is
you're
up for you.
good. All
Yeah,
right,
I'm Gucci now.
so
Yeah,
you're
I got me
good
a nap.
now.
Yeah, I'm good now. I got a nap. So, with you, well, number one, I could recognize that Karate Kid shirt.
Oh,
So
well,
there's
thank
that.
you.
And then also, you've also started a new journey that you posted on your
I
page with
have.
the mini locks, and they are looking fly, girl.
Thank you. Yes, I just recently started my micro lock journey. Shout out to Nicole, Nick Nack Lock Me on Instagram. Yeah, she started my lock journey for me. Micro locks. I'm excited. I didn't think I was gonna love it. I love it. It's permanent. I'm not going back to my regular hair. Don't try to convince me.
I mean, we can't now because
Hey.
you've already committed to this, so
No,
there's
it can be
that.
undone. It can
It
be
can be undone.
undone. It can be
Really?
undone. Yeah.
Don't
Yep.
undo it. Keep it. We love
Thank
it.
you.
Are you gonna add you gonna add some color to it?
Maybe later on, once they
Maybe
start
later on.
locking it for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But my
All right.
old color's still coming out.
Yeah.
I love it, y'all. I love
All
it.
right. I love it too. And I'm not even there to see it, but it looks good on camera.
Thank you.
All right.
Well,
Well,
it's been so many movies out, so many
yes.
TV shows, so many everything. Um,
Where you
whoo-wee.
want where we want to start? I mean,
Listen, I
I
think
mean
we
we
should start back because the newer stuff, it might be fresh and we can remember. I actually had to
okay.
write notes on a few things.
Well, one of them I didn't have to write notes on because I was utterly disappointed. Like
Oh,
I
let's
had
go
to
there.
let's go there. All right,
I'm
let's get
assuming
into
you're referring to Scary Movie.
oh my God. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
man. Okay, so I did not like it at all. It was not funny to me. It was only like I think I only chuckled like I I I, I outbursted one time, but it was like a couple, But no, it just and I don't know if that humor doesn't appeal to me anymore, or it was the fact that I done some digging and I saw that Keenan Ivory Wayans didn't direct this one. Now he directed the first two films and those to me are masterpieces. I'm pretty sure, like, I haven't watched them in years, but I'm pretty sure I can watch Scary Movie 1 and 2 right now and not necessarily be falling out of my seat laughing, but the jokes are there. It flow. Like this movie, Scary Movie 6, even though the Wayans got it back, it just didn't flow to me. I just don't know what the point of this movie was. The plot just it didn't plot. Um I mean, Kim Waynes, for me, she might have been the funniest person in this entire movie, and she was only in two scenes in the hospital. She was the nurse. Like the fight in the hospital, I thought that was hilarious. That was the one where I did the no, that wasn't the outburst. That was the like real hard chuckle. The outburst was when he went down on the girl and he basically rolled her stuff up into a joint, and I lost it. That
Yeah.
now I'm laughing. Now I'm taking it. But that right there, like I think I don't think I got any quad mates, but if somebody was in here, that was like, damn, what the fuck is he watching? Like he laughing this hard. But yeah, I think they reached they really reached, and reach is a toothbrush the last time I checked, and I just didn't. It just didn't do it for me.
You said reaches a toothbrush.
It is a toothbrush. They still make them, right? Reach still make a toothbrush. Hey, but I say all of that, and look, the Waynes, they went all the way to the bank with this because I don't know what the budget was, but I know they made bread because that came out the same weekend as Masters of the Universe, and they definitely made way more money than that movie. But what you got for Scary Movie 6?
I wrote down they tried too hard to be funny and missed the mark for the target audience. That's exactly what I put. It was an overkill of parody for me.
Yeah,
Overkill. It's like
yeah,
you have the jokes, the parody was like back to back to back. So if you was laughing at one, you missed a couple more because you're laughing. And
yeah,
then you'll
yeah.
catch the last one and it's like, oh, it's not funny.
Hmm.
I didn't like it either. I feel like Shawn Wayans, Regina Hall, and Olivia Rose Keegan carried it. They were the
Hmm.
funniest ones to me. Kim Wayans, I did laugh at that one part you talking
Yeah,
about in the
yeah,
hospital. I did.
yeah,
It was good seeing her. I haven't seen her in a long
yeah.
time.
Hmm.
I don't think it had anything to do with the directors. I think it had everything to do with the writing. I think it
Okay.
just sucked overall because you're trying too hard. And this is a hot take, maybe. Maybe it's
Hmm.
not. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but I've never thought Marlon Wayans was funny ever. And if he wrote this, that's why. He's never been funny to me ever. Like
Okay.
I watched the Wayans brothers growing
Hmm.
up.
Yep.
Funny parts, never it was
Yeah.
always Pops for me. Even on A Living
Yeah.
Color, I felt like he was more funny there. But it was for me, he always tried too hard to be funny, which
Yeah.
doesn't, it's not genuine. Some and the
Yeah.
stuff that's genuine, you can tell because that's what's naturally funny for me.
Hmm.
Um, Regina Hall, her little snarky comments and sarcastic comments, and like she was funny. That was it for
Yeah.
me. Like, and then even Sean, the subtle gay talk but still
Yeah.
saying you're not gay. I love how they carried that on
Yeah.
still.
They did. Yeah.
That was cool. And like
Yeah.
his seeing him come back, like he's not funny to me either, but he has his moments.
Hmm.
So the funniest ones to me is Damon.
Oh,
Hands
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Funniest one. So I just, but I'm not saying that they're not funny. This wasn't it for me. This one.
Yeah.
And even I went back and watched Scary Movie 1 before I watched this one.
Hmm.
I think my sense of humor was different back then because it wasn't that funny.
I'll
I
probably have
think
to
I liked the
watch it.
second one better. I think I enjoyed the second one better than the first
Yeah.
one.
I don't know that scene with Miss Man in the first one. I remember I was at Lakeshore 7, and when her ball dropped out her pants, like I lost all the air.
Yeah,
Like all the air was gone because she was like, Cindy, we all have our secrets at them. And I'm just
I
like,
do
oh my
remember
God.
that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But nah, this was just a no for me. I probably never watch it again. And I'm be
Ever.
honest, I don't remember Scary Movies 3, 4, 5. And they've all only got one watch from me ever in its history. And yeah, I don't foresee myself coming back to this. So
Mm-mm.
what are we rating this? Are
A
we rating it?
two. 2 out of 10 for me. I don't know about you.
It's a one. I was on my phone pretty
Hmm.
much the whole thing. Like it just was not doing anything for me.
Mm-mm.
And again, I don't know if we're older now and maybe that humor, but even when I go back and watch movies like that, like I still laugh. Like I remember why I thought it was funny,
Mm-hmm.
but
I'm telling
and
you, it
now
was
it
the
make me
overkill. It was
it
the
was over.
overkill. If you think about that, I don't even know. Well, I don't want to go back and watch it either, but I'm just sitting here thinking about it now. It was like movie after movie after movie after movie. And they tried to run all the jokes together. That shit was stupid.
I did like the substance parody
That was
when
good.
that
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 was
that was
good.
that that was good.
That
But
was good.
so with that being said, this has me really, really nervous about Spaceballs because I am so looking forward to Spaceballs 2. And I loved it. That movie is still funny to this day. I
Mhm.
watched it probably within the last couple of years, but they're coming out with the sequel. Mel Brooks is going to be on record as the oldest director when this comes. I think he's going to be
That's what's
100.
up. He
I
already
think he's
turned
going to be
100
he
yesterday. He
already
turned
turned he
100
turned
yesterday.
he turned 100 yesterday. So he's going to be 100 years old when this movie comes out and on record as the oldest director. So, man, it just makes me nervous now. But he has a different spin on his humor as well, even though they do parodies. I'm just kind of nervous. I'm gonna still watch it because I'm a fan of the original. So,
Hmm.
so
I think I like the comedy style where they throw the subtle, like how Airplane was in Airplane
hmm
2 and
yeah,
even Spaceballs. I like that type of kind of comedy where like you see them. I can remember a specific scene in Spaceballs where they was like comb the desert looking for him, and then you see him
yeah,
with this big old comb actually
yeah.
combing the desert.
Comb in
Like
the desert, yes,
they take literal things literally, that type of humor, and I
or
love that.
jam in the radar with actual jam,
Jam,
like
yeah, yeah.
raspberry.
Yeah. And
Ooh, look.
I feel like that style has come a long way. I feel like it was similar even with I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Like
hmm
they had a similar style too, but I even thought that was funny.
Yeah,
This just wasn't it.
got it. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, and I
Alrighty.
never watched it again. So there's that.
Alrighty.
Well, I guess
Can we
let's
do worst to best then?
worst to best. Well, what else was bad?
I'm going to say it wasn't like super bad, but it was definitely cheesy and predictable. Office Romance.
Okay, all right. Let's
Office
okay.
Romance with J Lo and Brett Goldstein. Brett Goldstein is actor, comedian. I think he actually wrote and directed a few episodes of Ted Lasso and Shrinking. He also
hmm
starred in Shrinking and Ted Lasso.
hmm
I It was just like a basic ass rom-com. It had the same formula, just kind of in the office. It was so
Yeah,
I have no words for this. It was super basic. I love how they met. That was it. I love how he stood up for her.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, this is I'm like, like I was on my phone the whole time.
Okay, so I liked it,
Hmm.
but I liked it up until I saw the movie that I watched today.
What did you watch today?
um,
Oh,
voicemails for
with
Isabel.
Isabel. Okay.
But no, I mean, I like exactly what you said. I mean, it was definitely basic. You already know how it was going to pretty much end. It went a different route to getting to the end. So,
How?
I mean, there has to be a conflict at some point. So in this one,
Base.
the conflict. Okay, all right. So okay,
You're giving me the
I
formula for a basic rom-com, sir.
okay,
There
but
was nothing like that wowed me about it. It was like, oh my gosh, that was a cool twist.
yeah.
No.
Well, for those of you who hasn't seen this or thinking about watching it, it's just a movie about a lawyer who falls for a CEO of a company, and they have a strict no, like you can't have like relationships in the office. Now, I know most companies, like if you're on that upper level or whatnot, you got to sign like some paperwork saying that you're in like a relationship. But this was just a no for this company,
Mm-hmm.
period, point blank. And they just like, nah, we in love. We just gonna do this. So
And that's so you see why this is why it was so stupid, because she's the CEO. She can change that. And she did
true.
at the end.
She did at the end. And
You
then
could have
everybody,
you saved you a whole hour and 30 minutes of this when you could have changed that law at the beginning of the fucking movie.
nah, you right. And then only for everybody who had a thing for each other to get together at the end,
Waste of
even
my time. Waste of my time. I love Brett Goldstein.
no,
And
he
I love Brett Goldstein though.
yeah.
He wrote a couple of the episodes. He played Roy Kent. He was the lead soccer player on Ted Lasso, the franchise player on Ted Lasso. And
Mhm.
he played Lewis, the person who killed the mother in
Yeah,
Shrinking.
and
But
shrinking.
yeah, he I think he wrote and directed a couple of those Shrinking episodes, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. But he's great. He's great. J-Lo, she's okay. Best role ever is Selena,
Oh yeah, by far.
hands
Yeah.
down.
She
It's
still look good in the bathing suit.
she still look good in general. I can give her that. She looks fucking
Yeah.
fantastic to be like in
She
her
does.
50s.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
bro, you look
yeah.
good. But yeah. And
This
she's a basic actress anyway. I mean, she
yeah.
plays in the same type of rom-coms all the time. Made in Manhattan.
The one with Owen Wilson. But that was I
I don't
like
remember the name of it.
yeah, I know. I don't
She
either.
had her run of the whole rom-com thing. I
But
mean,
Selena, yeah,
hands
you can't top
down,
you can't top Selena at all
never
whatsoever.
ever. So with that being said, I give Office Romance a 5 out of 10.
It was a 5. It was Netflix good.
Yeah.
Can you say Netflix good?
It was on Netflix, so of course.
Okay, all right, got
It
it.
wasn't a theater release. It was definitely a Netflix movie. It was
Uh,
it belongs right where it's at.
okay, all right. Well, we said what we said about Office Romance.
Okay.
Let's go to
The third
this is
least favorite one
third. What was the third least favorite one? What you
to
got?
me, my
Yeah, to
opinion,
you. Hmm.
Strung.
Really?
Yep.
Let's talk. Let's get into it.
Go ahead. You want
All
me to?
right.
You want to say?
Yeah, no,
Go ahead.
take it away. I mean, so
I'm
I
not saying it
actually
was bad. It wasn't
you're not
bad.
saying it was bad. Okay, okay,
I
but
said
you're
third
just
least. Like I'm
third
going.
least favorite. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going up the scale. Got
Yeah.
it. All right, so Strong just released this past weekend on Peacock. It is directed by Malcolm D. Lee, who did the Best Man movies. What I was very intrigued about was the fact that he did a collab with Blumhouse, and that's what got me because Blumhouse has kind of had me in a stranglehold lately.
Hmm.
It's about a violinist who is hired to be a tutor of a daughter of a model and a music exec. This girl, she is what? So what is she trying to do ultimately? Like being a tutor wasn't
Land a
on the
spot in the
bingo card.
Philharmonic.
Okay,
Yeah, she was trying to land a spot in the Philharmonic playing the violin.
okay. And in the midst of doing that, she ends up getting hired as a tutor. But before that, she ends up meeting this dude. They smash, only to find out, only to find out that
You
she
love
is
mess. Go ahead,
oh,
Sean.
only to find out that she is the dude that she smashed is
The husband
the
of the
husband.
family that she's tutoring.
Man, when he walked in, I was just like, what? And then he gave her that look, and I mean, she just couldn't, man, she just couldn't handle herself. But it just comes down to greed at the end of the day because the wife's ex-husband was like a rapper, and I guess he left a whole bunch of money that was not supposed to go to them. It was supposed to go to his daughter. And it turned into a whole greed thing. Come to find out the music exec dude that smashed the old girl was is the one that was allegedly behind him allegedly overdosing, which I'm thinking he was probably drugged, but it was done by the mother of the Lynn Winfield's character. It was done by
Zuri's grandmother, the baby girl's
Zuri's
grandmother.
grandmother, and then she smashing the husband too. What? That
I,
was it. It was messy.
I'm not here to shit on nobody. I'm really not. This this movie was very predictable. I'm sorry.
What now? Let me ask you this: was it predictable because Lynn Winfield was in it, and you knew she had something to do with it at some point?
That
Okay.
I'm not going to say predictable. I'll say the writing was predictable. I'm assuming. First of all, I I like Malcolm D. Lee. I
Yeah.
do.
Hmm.
I don't think this might be his genre. I think
Okay.
I think rom-coms is better for him. This was leaning more toward Tubi slash Tyler Perry for me. And I know Tyler Perry was an executive producer for this, but
Yeah,
that
he
don't mean that
was.
he had nothing to do with it.
Right,
It just
right,
means
right.
that he probably put up some money to help out.
Mhm.
I when he left his name on that origami thing, and he said it was when she first got it,
Yeah.
whatever it said, and he said Marcus, and she said his name out loud. I don't know if you heard that part in the beginning.
Mhm.
And then
No.
when she was the first origami piece she got, it had his name on it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. But
Hmm.
then during breakfast or something one day, or whenever they were all eating dinner,
Hmm.
someone said his name,
Hmm.
Marcus. When Marcus gets home, he'll fix it, or something like that. That
Yeah.
was said, and that's when I put two and two together. And then
Oh,
shortly after, Marcus came home, and
yeah.
then everybody else saw what was going on. So,
Mm.
and that's what I'm saying. I don't be looking for it. Stuff just click, and I'm like, it'd be funny if this is the same dude that she fucked in the beginning,
Right.
and that's what
And
happened.
see, and it didn't click for me like initially. Like
Mm,
how you said it clicked. So I was just basically going along for the ride. So I think
yeah,
that's why I enjoyed it because I'm like, oh snap, here we go. And then I'm trying to think, damn, what the hell else happened?
it's
I mean,
it was. I don't want to talk about it no more. I feel like I'm shitting on people because I think I think Chloe Bailey just need a little bit more acting classes, just a little bit
okay.
more. Lynn Whitfield, like you said, anything she's in, it's gonna be some shady shit going on.
Yeah. See, I
Um,
thought Chloe Bailey was Holly this whole I didn't know that they were two different people.
no, you did. Oh, no,
No, I didn't. Cause I'm like that look like the girl from Little Mermaid, but I'm like she way thicker. Like I'm
no,
like
they
she put
sisters,
on
but they different.
I'm like she put on baby weight like that. Then gonna find out it's a whole different ass
No way,
person.
Shine. Oh
I'm
my
dead.
God.
I'm dead. Look, after I got done watching it yesterday, of course, I get on the net and start looking up shit, and I was like, "Oh, she has a sister." I'm like, "Oh shit, they dropped an album." I said, "Oh well, who knew?
Yeah,
Oops." That's
I don't know.
let you know how out of tune I am. Well, when it comes to the Baileys.
It was, I feel like it could have been a little bit more fine tuned, if that makes sense.
Okay. No,
It
I,
was
I
it just gave to be vibes to me.
just gave to
I
be fine.
appreciate it though. Like
Yeah.
I will say I am enjoying more of these black directors, these more black writers coming up and giving us more thriller, more different content,
Hmm.
like exploring different options. I love
Yeah.
that Marlon did him. That showcased a completely
Nah.
different
Oh
side
my
and I
God. Yes.
appreciated that. Like
Yeah.
I'm used to Malcolm D. Lee doing cute little fun rom-coms with
Hmm.
deeper family drama behind it. Like this was I'm not used to this, but he could have
Okay.
done more. I just can't think of none at the top of my head.
Got it. Okay. So what
I
would you rate it?
I'll give it a 6 because like it wasn't terrible. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? It's
Okay.
just you got the key players and you know what is gonna happen. You kind of know.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be as simple as it was. I'm thinking that little girl was going to be possessed. That girl was going to be satanic or something like that based off the mask in the trailer.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
saw Blumhouse, I'm like, oh man, this is about to be like some scary type shit, and
Yeah.
it just
It
wasn't.
wasn't.
But
It wasn't. It wasn't scary. And that's okay. It's
yeah,
okay. It just and I guess that might have been a twist. We're thinking that this little girl was gonna be crazy, and here she is,
hmm,
sweet as pie, just suffering from the loss of her dad.
yeah. And Chloe Bailey, her character was just lost in the sauce until she finally woke up.
Yeah,
I
she's
mean,
very
cause
pretty. She is very
yeah,
pretty.
she is. Yeah. But she was just lost in the sauce, man. I mean, cause then after a while, you start smashing like Marcus on the regular, like on the property. I'm like, it don't get no messier than that.
Mm-mm. And then who was the
But
chocolate chick? The mother, Amani. She was gorgeous too.
she is. I'm gonna tell you her name right now because she was.
I was
I'm
meaning to
trying to.
look it up the whole time, but I couldn't. I forgot.
I'm about to tell you right now. The mother was played by Anna Jacques.
Okay.
And what else was she's in that I can let's look at her movies. She was in Oh, Okay, so she was in that show Titans that I like.
Okay.
Uh, she
Okay.
was who the hell does she play? I can't now. She played Starfire. Yeah,
Okay.
she played Starfire, and but that's the only thing. She was in The Nanny, The Man in the Basement. I don't know what that is. She was in 24. She was in Us
Okay.
and a show Greenleaf. I'm just thinking of
Okay.
things that may stick out to you,
Nope, I've never seen any of those things. Not all of them,
but the only thing that I've seen that I'm familiar with is Titans.
okay.
I
Alrighty.
I'm I liked it. I'm gonna give it a 7 because
Okay.
that's it was like I said, it was a different spin for me
Mm-hmm.
to see a black actor or a black director trying to do something that's
Different.
not normally in this realm, that's different. Um, I
That's
mean
what the only
everything.
thing I loved about it. I love that we're getting more.
And I would like to see, more collaborations, between, Blumhouse and that type. I would
Mm-hmm.
like to see more of it. So I enjoyed it for what it was. It's something I could definitely rewatch. That would be, hey, you want to watch this movie? And put it on. Ooh, that face said it all. All right, moving
Yeah,
on.
I can't.
you, you Girl, your poker face. Oh my goodness. It
I
was
don't have
not.
one.
No, you definitely don't have one. All right. Well, let's lighten it up. Let's talk about a fun movie, or at least I thought it was a fun movie. And it was Masters of the Universe. Now that came out the same weekend as Scary Movie. And because of the Scary Movie title, I think that was the reason why it didn't make as much in the box office. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. However, I still love the 87 film because I turned around. I'm gonna tell you,
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
tell you why in a second. But what I appreciated about this movie was the nostalgic feeling. Like it looked like the He-Man cartoon that we grew up watching. Love the costume design. I love that Adam was dorky and quirky like he was on the show before he changed to He-Man. Um, I even love that Dolph Lundgren even made a cameo appearance in this movie, at the beginning. And then I love the fact that he did the whole good journey thing that they did in the 87 film. So the movie it was such a fun watch. And the sword looked just like it did in the cartoon. Now, my biggest beef with this movie, honestly, like, was when he was He-Man, it was like he was still Adam. And I'm like, when Adam changed to He-Man, man, he supposed to be about business, you know what I'm saying? Voice deeper, he's supposed to act like he don't even know who Adam is. Like, it was like he was Adam. And oh boy, for real, he's short, man. Like Dolph Lundgren was 6'5".
Mhm.
I mean, He-Man,
Come on now. It's not.
but okay, let me not get too technical, I
It's
guess.
too
But
technical.
no, I mean, I enjoyed the story for what we got. Adam gets sent to Earth after, and that's where his mother is originally from, if y'all didn't know.
Yeah.
His mother is from Earth, so she sent him to Earth after Skeletor came and took over Eternia. And the quest is all about getting the powers of Castle Grayskull, which, you can become the most powerful human in the universe. I like the story. It was such a fun movie. I love the setup, what they're trying to do, and if they can do this right, I feel like you might have something going. I feel like the 87 film for me had more of a serious tone to it. Um, I just like the fact that He-Man was just bigger, you know what I'm saying? Dolph Lundgren, like, that boy's 6'5". He's sitting over top of everybody. Like the sword didn't look as the sword was a sword. It didn't look like the cartoon, but I think I like the story more in the in the 87 film. And I turned around and watched the 87 film after I finished this one. So if y'all saw her Instagram story, you know, that was me watching it just right after I watched this. But I have no gripes about the movie. I like I said, I wish I could have saw it in theaters. I wish I could have saw a cleaner copy. Is one of those things I probably will. I will rewatch this once I can watch a full HD copy. Love the post credit scenes, and yeah, what you got for it? How did you feel about it? Oh, and you got to see it with your bros too.
I was going to mention that, but yes.
Oh, yeah. So what you got?
So I'm going to piggyback off of you.
Hmm.
The gripe you had about it was, what was the main gripe? You
Uh,
said
he
that
when he
He-Man was the same
when
as Adam.
he was same as Adam.
So the
Yeah,
only thing I didn't like is in the cartoon, nobody knew He-Man was Adam. So that was the
yeah,
only bad thing for me. But
yeah.
I like how they told this. So at first I didn't want to go see this. I'm like, I'm not going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
It don't look good. I don't even barely remember He-Man, but I used to watch it with my brothers all the time. I even
Mm-hmm.
bought like the copy, the Masters of the Universe greatest episodes or something like
Mm-hmm.
that I bought years ago. I vaguely remember the cartoon. I watched it a
Mm-hmm.
couple times with my son. Um, so I did go, and I do remember watching it with my brothers when we were younger, and I took them and we went and go
Mm-hmm.
saw it, seen it at the movies, and I absolutely love the entire story from beginning to end. I
Mm-hmm.
love the way how they created him to I ain't gonna say created him, the father and the son dynamic throughout this whole movie. I think that was like a running theme, like trying to prove something to your father when you just need to be yourself the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I love the play on his masculinity. I don't know if you remember all the jokes coming out more recently about He-Man being gay and how the things that they were doing back
Yeah,
in the day with the cartoon. But
yeah.
I feel like they paid attention to all of that because they made him a little in touch with his emotional side. They
Mm-hmm.
gave you that, and then they switched it to, hey, he trying to be like his daddy. He want to fight, he want to kill, he want to prove something to his dad. And
Mm-hmm.
I just love the whole thing, the change when it happened, when he switched from Adam to He-Man. The attention to detail is what really hit home. Cringer, the outfit, the Castle of Grayskull,
Yeah.
Skeletor, the
Mm-hmm.
chuckle at the end when they were all standing in a circle. If you remember that
Yes.
shit from the cart,
Yes.
that's the only thing I remember from the cartoon, and
Yeah.
I died laughing. They were
Mm-hmm.
on the hands on their hips, and they super
Yes.
super detailed. I love
Mm-hmm.
that. Arlo and the post credit scenes, all the other post credit scenes that could potentially lead up to a part two. They could definitely go to a part two.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be as successful because this one was really really good.
Yeah.
The daddy issues is what really got me teary eyed.
Mm-hmm.
How when he tried to prove something to his dad when he was a kid, and then he fought Skeletor while his dad was watching as
Yeah.
He-Man, that did something to me. That did
Yeah.
something so much to me. But overall, I gave it like a 10 out of 10 because this was great, and I definitely will watch it again.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I was able to take my brothers who I watched it with as with kids. Like that was, they loved
Yeah.
it too. Shout out to
Yeah.
Al and JB. Like that was the magical part for me, being able to watch it with my
Mm.
brothers.
Yeah.
So definitely a 10 out of 10 for me though.
Nah, this was probably one of the funnest movies of the summer
Hmm.
that we might get for real. I
Yeah.
definitely recommend it. If you were a He-Man fan growing up, I mean, just seeing it, like you will just have that nostalgic feeling. Like whoever was the designer, like they understood the assignment
They
and
did.
they hit to make Castle Grayskull look the way it did, to make Eternia look the way that it did. Even
Skeletor.
the transformation when he transformed He-Man that first time, and I'm just like, I mean, and on the copy that I watched, it wasn't bad, so I can't wait to see what it looked like on the HD
It's
copy.
great.
And
It took you back to your childhood watching that
yeah,
transformation.
absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. And then you just hit on it, Skeletor. I mean, man, like looked just like the cartoon. Like, and he had that that
That
laugh,
sarcasm too.
that sarcasm
Everything.
too. Oh man, when he was taking him through those flashbacks, I mean, just like it was dope.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed this.
I love
Um,
how they came up with the way to show how they all got their names. I love that too.
yeah, yeah,
Like, what did you call yourself? And they all laugh. They did a little
yeah.
He-Man. That was super cool. I love a good story. It was good. It's good.
It's even if you wasn't a fan growing up, I feel like it would be hard not to like this. Um, I still like the old one more, but this was fun. This was a great watch. Definitely buying it whenever I can pre-order it. I'm gonna give it a. You gave it a 10.
Give it 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9 only because when you He-Man, man, you supposed to stand on business, man. You ain't supposed to be acting
That's
like
what
you
the
Adam.
1987 film was for. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like you said, this one gave us more of a cartoony vibe,
yeah,
but maybe the 87 one gave us more of the actual what it was
yeah,
supposed to be.
yeah,
And I love both perspectives. I've never seen the 87 He-Man, but this perspective I did enjoy.
yeah. You should watch it one day if
I
you.
probably will.
Yeah,
But I knew that he played when I saw him. I was like,
when you saw him.
that's dope. Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew he
he
played
li-
He-Man in that one. Yeah.
he littler now. Like he sounds little his arms is now. Man, I'm hope
But
I
he
keep my
wasn't
arms.
as the height difference between him and old boy
Nah,
wasn't that bad.
nah, nah, it wasn't.
You being picky.
I am. I mean, but shit, look, I'm not Christian Bale for being a small Batman. Like Ben Affleck had the perfect size for Batman.
But
Like,
that ain't y'all fault.
yeah, that's true.
It's casting
Look,
director's fault.
look, I can't talk. I'm only 5'10" shit. So
And
it
then we
is
know
what it is.
what okay. Okay. Let's carry
I
on.
can't talk.
Sorry.
All right, so hit that. This is let's go to Netflix again.
Yeah.
Hey, Netflix just dropped one. I Will Find You with
Okay.
Sam Worthington and Britt Lauer.
Okay, yeah.
That was
Yes.
a eight-parter.
So
it's
let me
about a-
say this. Let
what
me
you
say
got?
this. Hold on.
Yep.
This is a
Yeah.
Harlan Court Harlan Cohen. Is it Harlan Cohen? I can never say both of the words together.
Ooh,
Uh, hold on.
shit.
Harlan Coben
Yeah, Coben.
book.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
Harlan Coben he's a writer from, I don't know if he's from London or over there, or if he's an American writer, but all of his shows on Netflix have all had British or London type British actors and actresses. They're
He's from
all
Jersey.
derived. Okay, so well, maybe this is the people that he does business with.
Yeah.
But every movie on Netflix that has redid one of his books have always been
Mhm.
British actors and actresses. I want to say this is the first one that I've seen where it's all American actors and actresses. I just wanted to highlight that. Someone also called him the White Tyler Perry. Now,
Oh shit. Oh god. Okay. All
but
right.
he's a writer though, so all of these are based off all of his
Yeah.
books that he's written before, and they're
Yeah.
all good. They're always good series or good movies with a twist
Hmm.
at the end. So they both do a good job of making you think what's going on is by one person, and it's really somebody completely different who you never even had on your radar. All right, go
And
ahead.
this definitely one on my bingo card. I can
Yeah.
tell you that right now. So this movie is a eight-parter on Netflix. Really quick and easy watch. Like I think I did this in like 2 days. I think I hit 5 episodes the first night, and then I finished it the very next day. But it's about a man who was in prison for the murder of his son, and comes to find out his sister-in-law decided to come and see him in prison, visit, and she shows him a picture. This picture has a picture of his son alive. And now he recognizes is that it's his son because he has this distinctive birthmark on his cheek. And he looking like, and how many kids got that? Like, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So they come up with a way. I mean, he started telling, important people, because who's the warden in the prison? Is that
The
his
warden is his childhood friend.
yes,
Like
childhood's friend's dad or
dad.
something.
Yeah.
And his father used to be a cop, and I guess they were cool. So he said he'd take care of him while he's in prison. Well,
They grew up next door to each other, I believe. I think that's the
yeah,
connection.
they grew up next to each other,
Yeah.
and then they was like, well, you need to go find your son. So they break him out of jail. Of course, things don't go as smooth, but they get him out of jail, and the hunt is on. And I say, at any given time, I could not pinpoint who it was that actually committed this act of kidnapping his son, because
Mm-hmm.
the way the writing was, it was so good that it made you think that it was this mob dude who kind of ran the city and just did everything. But when he confronted him, he was like, I ain't had nothing to do with it. And I'm just like, well, who did it then? You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't him, I was like, who it was? And come to find out, it's this dude that is her sister-in-law, it's his sister-in-law's dude that's been after her for years. And
They dated. It was her boyfriend, her
well, yeah,
ex-boyfriend.
her ex-boyfriend, he did it. And it was just, wow. It was just so many moving parts to it on how they disguised everything, how they framed them, and I was completely blown away. Like I love how it ended. I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
This might be one of the best series I watched this year. I
You gotta go
mean,
back and watch all of his series. Watch
all
them all. Harlan Coben.
uh,
Watch them all.
Harlan
They're all
Coben.
just as good. They're all just as good. I'm telling you.
Okay,
I'm telling you. I listen, I was so heartbroken when I found out it was Jack Pearson who was the killer. Point
yeah,
blank, period. You haven't started This Is Us yet, have you?
no, not yet.
Okay. Sean is supposed to be watching This Is
I
Us,
am supposed
guys,
to be
just so
watching it.
y'all
Yeah,
know. So
yeah.
Jack Pearson and Jess from Gilmore Girls, Milo, hold on. Milo Ventia whatever. Milo from This Is Us. Jack Pearson from This Is Us. Jess from
Mm-hmm.
Gilmore Girls. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's the bad guy. His cute little face is the bad guy. And that just really made me upset. But it was so good. It was
Yeah.
really good. It was really, I have no notes. You pretty much touched on
What was the biggest twist?
everything.
What was the biggest twist for you? I think for me, it was um when you found out, because David, him and his wife, they were having a issues trying to get pregnant, and she was gonna go to like a fertility clinic,
Mm-hmm.
but she used her sister's name. So that's when he's like, his family owns like the fertility clinic. So
Mm-hmm.
once he saw her name, he went ahead and used some of his stuff to basically try to get her pregnant, only to but Sam Worthington's wife ended up pregnant anyway.
Yeah.
So
He
his
thought
sperm
it
never
was
got,
his.
and he thought it was his. So that was the reason why he kidnapped the boy in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But the mother, she was just so evil
Yeah.
because she destroyed the documentation showing that he wasn't the dad. But I mean, he still loved that boy. But still, who's stealing kids, man? What are we doing here? What are we doing? And then to unalive this innocent boy, even though he has some sort of medical condition that he was gonna die anyway. Like, you switch the bodies, like you bring this
That
kid
was
all the way across the pond to bring him to the States. I mean, it was genius, actually, and you almost got away with it because you couldn't kill old boy in jail because you tried and you failed because you know how to defend himself.
yeah.
No, this was done. Well, this was a very well done series. I mean, this is
Yeah.
a 10 out of 10. Like, this will go up there with His and Hers, because we both love that series.
Yeah.
Hey, Netflix, I mean, Netflix is good for dropping a good
They are.
miniseries. They really are. So
And
this was
again, I'm not here to shit on nobody. but you haven't watched any of his movies yet or series yet, so therefore you don't know that he has a formula too. So this was good, but
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't 10 out of 10 for me good, because
I'm looking
this
at
is
the other
him.
ones.
This is him. This is how he does it. I'm just go ahead and give it an 8 though, because it was good.
Okay. I did watch The Stranger.
Hmm.
That's the only thing I
It's a
watched.
whole, yes, let's say it's a whole. I think they have a Harlan Coben section on
Really?
Netflix. Hmm. It might be a
Huh.
good 6 to 10 movies or series.
All
But
right.
anyway, moving right along while you look
Yeah.
up that, we're
Mm-hmm.
going to go ahead and our last movie of the day. I think you're going to talk about something afterwards though, but our last
Yes, yes.
movie, Backrooms. Backrooms.
A24.
I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name, but he's played in a lot of movies and he starred in 12 Years a Slave. I do know
12
that
Years a Slave.
much.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Chitawali et I'm not going to do it. It's directed by
Ejiofor. Ejiofor.
y'all know who he is when y'all see
Yeah.
him.
Mm-hmm.
It's directed by Kane Parsons, who I don't even think is 21 yet, or he might just be 21 now.
Yeah.
It's a psychological thriller. Um, that revolves around facing your own demons,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's about a man who finds a space in the basement of his furniture store that he owns.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, let me say this. If you guys haven't seen the 7-minute video of the Backrooms on YouTube that originated back in 2017, that might be a great place to start.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I can't remember her name, but the lady I sent you on Instagram that gave us a crash course in all the terminology we needed to understand what was going on as far as um, the 2017 thing uh, video. The
Mm-hmm.
terminology, like what was it called? Like drop in, or what's the it's a couple of words that they use. But
Yeah, don't give me
it's
the line.
pertaining
Yeah.
to it's pertaining to computer gaming.
Yeah.
But I can't remember her name, but she gave us so certain things you had to watch first
Mm-hmm.
in order to fully understand the concept of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was about a man who was seeing a therapist. I said it already. He was living
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he was living in his furniture store from after a divorce from his wife or a breakup from his wife, seeing a
Mm-hmm.
therapist, and he discovered this room that was endless and led to nowhere.
Yeah.
Um, his therapist was concerned. He tried to tell her where he was going. She went after him, and
Mm-hmm.
they both, long story short, because this is basically pretty much them in this room, his workers that at the furniture store in this room, in this space, just looking
Yeah.
for stuff. Everybody ended up getting stuck in here. The
Yeah.
workers died in here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go into too much detail because it's pretty vague. Like I'm not going to say it's vague. It's a simple concept, but it could take so many different type of interpretations. The villain in this movie is something that has been scanning the whole furniture store and picking up on characteristics of Clark, who is the owner of the furniture store who lost
Mm-hmm.
his wife. So basically, the angry Clark pirate guy was the bad parts of Clark.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
he'd rather stay in the back rooms with that than to face his own demons out in the
Yeah.
real world. And that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much what I gathered from everything. But there's so many different layers that you can pull from all of this.
I
Even
think you hit
still,
it. Oh, go ahead.
oh,
Okay.
even still with Mary, it leaves you so many answers and so many questions. Had Mary seen the back rooms before? Was her mom a part of the back rooms before? Were they living in the back rooms the whole time? Was this entire movie really filmed in the back rooms? Like,
Yeah.
was that really there? Was the real world real? Or was this all people's imagination? It was good. I absolutely loved it. I love the originality for one. It's
Mm-hmm.
nothing like I've ever seen in my entire
No.
life. And for that alone, it got a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. No, this was definitely a 10. And I think for me, the way I kind of interpreted, like the rooms got deeper at the Backrooms was a reflection of your self-consciousness. So whatever you were going through, that's how deeper the rooms got. So as you notice, when Mary ended up in there, it started looking like stuff from her self-conscious. And then like if you go in there, you will see things from your self-conscious. If I go in there, I'll see things from like my self-conscious. And it's just one of those things that you just kept digging deeper and deeper in, and you just could not find your way out. Now, to your one of the points that was made, like, well, is this place real? Have you always been in here? What about that one scientist dude that, he happened to see him on TV? He like, oh my God, that's the guy that we've been looking at on surveillance. Like, this movie was so deep, and this movie only had a budget of 10 million, and it turned 300 million.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
I
man.
think it's still doing numbers.
And the numbers are still growing. So like, man, I love the freedom that A24 allows these directors. I mean, this director is half our age. And he said, you know what I'm saying? Like, and especially if he keep riding with A24, that will allow him to have, this creative like direction, and then to get a star like Ejiofor in there too. Like, come on, like,
Oh, girl was in there too from Shrinking. Lukita. I forgot her last name. But yeah.
Jimmy's daughter. Yep, she was. But I mean, no, this was definitely a great watch. I left out of the movies like, man, I just know I ain't walking into no invisible door. I can tell you that. That's I'm be like, you know what? This ain't it. This ain't it. So, no, definitely a 10 out of 10. If you are not, I feel like you have to go into this movie with an open mind, and you have to be into creativeness in order to like this. Like, you can't just be an all out action guru or all out rom-com person and then turn around and watch this. You got to respect film in order to like this movie. I can definitely see an award or two. Will it win?
Cinematography alone.
That
shit was fire.
Will it win? I don't know, but I feel like it should definitely get some sort of accolades, at least nominations. This was an excellent film. So shout out to A24, man. Y'all got me in A24 really got me in a stranglehold. And I've been telling y'all that for we've been doing this for a year and a half now. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all that A24. Hit or miss. And they've been hitting.
They've been hitting. They have been.
They definitely been hitting. All right, so you gave it. What would you give it?
I gave it a 10 out of 10.
I gave it a 10 out of 10 too. This was great. Like, back to back, we got Obsession, and then we got this. Man, come on.
Yeah. Have you seen Disclosure Day? You still haven't watched that one, right?
No, I still haven't watched that yet.
All right, we'll save that trash for another day. What about Toy Story 5?
No.
Okay, so we'll save that one. And then Maternal Instinct, I think I recommended that one to you.
You did recommend that to me. I put that on, that's on the watch list.
All right, what about Deepwater? Did you happen to catch that one?
No, you just texted me this yesterday.
I did. I'm just saying, you had time.
Oh yeah,
you had time.
Well, no, because I had to work today.
Right.
Remember?
That's right. All right.
I had to work unexpectedly.
There is one series that Shine got wrapped up into that the whole world is watching, and I refuse to partake, and that is The Polygamist. So he's going to share his thoughts on that.
Man, look, okay, so y'all can't hear us on the podcast, but on YouTube, look at this. This is a mess. This is a mess. Man, so what I'm gonna tell you now. So John
did a reel.
I probably should have for real, man. But I just feel like I got to get this out, man. So the show is about Jonas Gamora, his family. Jonas is like he's like a big time business dude in Africa, but Jonas is just he is like the new hated dude out here. So like any black actor that you hated from like the Tyler Perry movies, like he topped them all in this one. He topped them all. Polygamy, if y'all don't know what that is, that's having basically more than one wife or whatnot. But Jonas has this this persona that he can do whatever you want and there's not any consequences. So the movie starts with him being married. Well, he's married to his wife. They got 3 kids together. But he also started dating a chick that works in his office that his brother was talking to first. But then he took old girl from her brother. The wife found out about the girl, and then he moved out of his wife's house with this new chick. They were together. The wife burnt that house down. The wife ended up going to jail, meeting this crazy chick in the jail. All right. So there's that. But things, well, Jonas tells his wife Joyce that everything is over until Joyce decides to go to the hospital to get a procedure done so that she can't have any more kids, only to find out that the chick that he was messing with, Matiba, had just had twins. How do you hide a pregnancy for 9 months? I don't fucking know. But this baby pops out twins. Then it comes up with the idea because his regular wife, Joyce, is like a social media person. And just so that her image is not destroyed or whatnot, they figured like, well, okay, well, why don't you marry her too? But Joyce is going to be the main wife. Like she can't sleep over there. But anywho, there's that. Then you got Essie. Now, Essie is a chick that he knew from back in the day. They grew up in the same town, had a baby. Well, he went to college. He met Joyce in college, but Essie paid for Jonas to go to college. He met Joyce in college, and then he got married. Essie found out about it, but then Jonas came home, sweet talked her. They got pregnant, but Essie and Joyce was pregnant at the same time. But he spent it to say that Essie was dating his brother. So for 19 years, this girl has been coming in your house that is your kid, but she is a secret child. And Essie is supposed to be allegedly married to man, no, it's a mess, right? All right.
This sounds like me trying to explain Honey Wives.
Yeah, no. But wait, there's more. It gets
Oh my God.
It don't get better. It gets worse. All right, so but the whole time, Essie is so delusional, like Jonas can do no wrong. So Jonas, after 19 years of having his secret child, he still comes to the house. He smashes every now and then. All right. So you got that, right? But then come to find out his son, right? He likes this chick, really likes this chick. And this chick, Lindani, is like best friends with Jonas's daughter. Not the daughter, not the secret daughter, but his real daughter with his wife. Well, come to find out, Jonas started messing with his daughter's best friend. Now, you watch this little girl come to your house every day for you. You watch this little girl grow up, and now you smashing this girl. Now, get her pregnant, but she ended up having a miscarriage. But his real wife, first wife, Joyce, first real wife on paper, let's say that. Because Essie thinks that she's a wife, but they never got nothing done with paper. Joyce finds out, Joyce loses her shit. So, and then kind of found out Jonas got a damn STD. He'd been passing it all around. I think it was gonorrhea. But so there's that. But Jonas was just so manipulative that he just felt like he could do whatever, and Joyce got sick and tired of it. So the girl that I told you that Joyce met in jail after she set the house on fire, she had HIV, and she know that her husband couldn't keep it in her pants. So she set it up to where this girl will go meet Jonas, and she knew that he couldn't keep it in his pants. So she gave him HIV, and he eventually died. And yeah, that was that. She set it all up. Well, she tried to kill him. She tried to poison him, but she made it do that. So she was like, "Fuck!" But yeah, she eventually got him at the end. But when I say this is a messy ass show, them Africans, they did their thing with this show, because I was just like, I just couldn't stop watching. Like the first 3 episodes, I'm just like, all right, man, y'all got to give me something. Then them twins popped off. And once them twins was born in the hospital, I was locked in. Yeah, it was messy.
That's a lot.
No, 22 episodes. It was like they were
Definitely
only
need to
like,
watch it.
well, no, it was only like 20, 24, 25 minutes an episode.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I got through it so quick, because it was just like you can watch 5 in like a day, for real, for real. And some days I would just get off work and I'm locked in. But no, this show was messy. And Kim, everything that Weekend Watch said about this, like I was thinking the exact same thing, because I'm just like, no. But Joyce, I think the reason why Joyce ultimately did what she did, because she just could not take anymore. She put up with so much. Like, she put up with finding out that Jonas had the twins on her. Then, you know, coming to find out that Essie had this kid this whole entire time that you thought was your brother-in-law's child, but it was actually your husband's child. And this kid has been in your house eating your food, kiki, and all of that. And then to find out that he messing with a, a little girl, like, your daughter's best friend. Yo, this dude might be the most hated dude on television. Like, I don't even think his career can recover. Like, he can't come to America and play in anything, because
I see the photos.
any American that watch this show, any American black woman that watch this show, like, he going to that category with old boy from all from the Tyler Perry movie, the bald dude. I can't think of his name right now. He going to that Michael Ealy when he dropping kids out that window. No, like, no, this dude was trash. And
Wow.
he thought that money, because he had money, he can do whatever he wanted to do. And
Sounds like the mindset of a lot of people these days.
yeah, so
Money don't make it
the
for everybody.
Polygamist. If you
All
like
right.
messy, jump right on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I won't be partaking in that. I like mess, but I don't think I like it to that extent, which is why I don't really like Tyler Perry stuff.
Yeah, but you like the Hunting Wives. That was mess. Oh, and
I
season 2 come out
did,
later on this year.
and I probably won't watch it. It was too
It
much. Yeah, it was too
was.
much.
It
It was
was
too
too much.
much. I watched it because, the weekend watch, but
Yeah.
I think I actually got you to watch it though, didn't I? I don't know. I just know I won't. I
I don't
probably
know.
won't. I don't like
Um,
when it's so much going on like that. I like it, but I don't, if that makes sense.
Look, girl, this was a lot to keep
I
up with. You
see.
see, I'm drawing
Exactly.
arrows. Like,
Exactly.
that was the
I
only
don't
way I can explain this.
I choose not to have the capacity to understand those type of things. I'm choosing that.
Right, right, right.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess that wraps up another episode of Film Geeks here.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We probably been on here for a minute, man, but we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate,
Yeah.
all the love and support, that you guys have given us. Shout out to our super producer JB for always getting us together, even when I'm across the pond. So appreciate you, bro.
Mhm. As you can
Uh
see, I don't have a microphone. We always have issues, and he always get us right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, y'all should see how I got this microphone rigged up to be right where it is. Like, y'all would have absolutely laughed. Sam seen the picture. But with that being said, please like, follow, and subscribe. You can follow us on all the social media platforms at FilmGeeks83_podcast and on Facebook. Huh? What?
We never listen. We never thanked Erica Alexander for following us.
Oh,
We
yes.
forgot the great Erica Alexander
Yes.
from Living Single, from The Cosby
Yes.
Show, from American
Yes.
Fiction. She started following us as well. So thank you, Erica Alexander. We appreciate you.
We got 2 followers. We got 2 celebrity
Yes.
followers. All right. Yeah. So yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What did I say? Please like, follow, and subscribe. Film
All
Geeks
of that.
underscore all
They
of
got
that
all of that.
on Facebook. Sean Sam. Shout out to super producer JB. Make sure you give him a follow at Taurus Media Now on Instagram. And with that being said, we'll be back with another episode soon.
Yeah. See y'all
All
later.
right. Peace.